to my unborn, to my future ancestors that have decided to come through me. I've made you a promise already. I said from now on, when I've impregnated my queen, my woman, with my seed, I will deliver thee by myself. I made the oath. From now on, whoever I bring into this light, into this fictitious light, from now on, I will bring you in myself. Because the pain, the agony, the stress that a newborn is put through, that's traumatic. It's trauma. The minute you get here, you're going through trauma. For what? That's not right. We torture babies into this life. We torture babies, yo. You guys know this. This is me in the delivery room. I'm like this, I'm watching. And this is years ago. Before my so-called enlightenment. Before my enlightenment, I was watching. The nurses had to yell at me, get away. To even getting kicked out of the delivery room. Being nosy. What are you doing to my baby? I'm watching. That's your job. From day one is your job. Fathers, brothers, make sure you're in that delivery room. If you cannot create the body of water and put your queen in there and have a squat and push down your baby, right? Use this gravity. Use it. And have a squat like she's taking a dump. She's taking a shit. If you can't do that, but you find yourself in one of these torture centers, is what I call them, because that's what they do. They torture you. From birth to death. From the time you come here until the time you leave here, they're torturing you. I was working at NYU Medical Center. I was an assistant to one of the scientists. And one night, 2 a.m., she sent me downstairs into the basement. What I saw, I could not describe. They had a human body hung upside down, y'all. That's why I don't fuck with hospitals, B. I don't. They had a human being who had been deceased, so-called deceased. I guess the family of that person had given them permission to do all kinds of tests. They had this motherfucker hanging upside down. I'm like, God damn. Even in death, they torture you, yo. This guy was hung upside down. I was fucking petrified. I was like, what the fuck is this? I turned on the lights and I just seen the shit. Liquids, all kinds of liquids coming out of this person. They experiment on you. To this day, they don't understand what melanin is. They do not comprehend melanin. They don't. So they have to secrete all of your fluids from your body. That's why I'm not a donor. Don't ask me to donate. Yeah, I'll donate fake money, but I won't donate blood. I won't give you my plasma. I won't give you my melatonin so you could use it and make it into pills and use it to go to sleep at night. So you could take away my dreams, so you could steal from my dreams. Walking around here that they've cloned without their knowledge. Yes, folks, that's right. They cloned you. Everywhere I go, people say, oh my God, so-and-so. I'm not, no, that's not me. Oh, you look like my boy Peter. You look like Jeff. You look like Kevin. No, I ain't Kevin, nigga. They've cloned you already and you don't know it. Stop giving them your blood. The Red Cross. Do you know what the Red Cross is? Is the Red Shield. You know what the Red Shield is? It's the Rothschild. Red is Roth. And child is shield. The SOS, the synagogue of Satan. The demonic ones. The keepers of Satan have your blood. Stop giving them your blood. Women, when you're in these hospitals, take everything with you. Don't sign no waivers. Look at me, distracted, going away from the video. It's summer out here, yo. Niggas is out here chilling. It's 71 degrees and niggas think it's summertime. But we high, we hot. There's heat in the atmosphere. So don't mind me, yo. I'm just hype. I'm just very hype. Don't give them your blood. So going back to numerology, this nigga's crazy, bro. And I'm sober, folks. I don't do drugs. The reason I don't do drugs, I tell people I don't do drugs because I'm already a naturally high person. I'm always high. I'm high on life, yo. A lady I was dating, I was courting, she said, we gotta do ayahuasca together. But when I did my research and I did my reading, because you ain't gonna try to get me to do shit without me knowing what the fuck I'm getting myself into. So I peeped it, I checked it out. Ayahuasca is illegal here because you might bug the fuck out, right? That's a different video. But I will do ayahuasca divination once, because that's something that I would love to do. Like I'm willing. At the time I wasn't ready, and the person is not, she was a little distorted, not into her right mind. So I'm not gonna go into something so deeply, so spiritually with you, and we're not connected. It's all about connection with me. I will not go inside your womb and we're not connected. Doesn't work out like that, people. You guys understand that some women, and this is for the men, you know, guys, I gotta keep telling you this. Do not give your sperm, do not give your energy, do not plug in to a person who is not in their right mind, because that will distort you, that will distort your energy, that will fuck you up. Do not fuck with a succubus. And ladies, do not fuck with an incubus. That nigga will leave his shit inside you and he'll fuck you up. Your energy will be fucked up, you'll be going crazy, you'll be losing your mind, you can't think clearly. Align yourselves, take time. He's the right one. Do rituals together. Like make love with each other mentally, telepathically. Sit in a room and meditate together. Get your heartbeats to match each other's. Get your brain frequencies to match each other's. Make sex that way before you do the actual physical thing. It's a beautiful thing. When you meet someone, you're aligned with them, you love them, they love you, and you guys start thinking about each other, you guys start thinking for each other, you guys start finishing each other's sentences. That's a beautiful thing, yo. Make love that way. Fuck that way. Fuck spiritually. 0 point energy. Why start with 0? Because 0 is everything. 0 is your first number. 1 is not your first number. 0 is your first number. That's why you see in Wicca, in witchcraft, right? When you do a spell, when you do a ritual, whatever the ritual is, if it's gonna be involve air, water, burning of incense, whatever, sage, burning or whatever, using water, using the earth, whatever they do in that ritual, what do they do after that? They do a circle around it. You're encasing the spell, right? You're bringing the spell into physical form, right? And that's what it is the dot, is the point. That's the 0, that's the circle, 360 degrees. The 9, right, people? I'm always telling you about the number 9. There is nothing greater than that number, is the number 9. And the 9 is also a 0 if you look at it, because it's just a circle with a little thing at the bottom right of it. It's still 0. So all the numbers are interlocked with each other. All the numbers are connected. All the numbers conjunct with each other. They go hand in hand. So when you start from 0 and then you step out, you say 1. That's the baby being born. From the ma's womb, the 9 months, you start with 9 and you end with 9. Really? So 9, I should say not even 0. I should say the number 9 is the first number. I'm taking you guys from the beginning, from the foundation. Then you step out into the light. That's your 1. From 9, 0, 1. 901. 910. 911. Here's your spells again. The demonic people, they know the spells. They know the numbers. They study the numbers. Why they had an astrologer living into the White House during the Obama years. Why does the Obamas need an astrologer? These people know. Why does your girl Beyonce have an astrologer? Jay-Z have an astrologer. When Jay-Z comes out with an album entitled 444, there's a song Jay-Z called the 22 twos, the 44 fours. Jay-Z, he does numerology. These people, they do witchcraft, they do voodoo. They only scare you away from it because they don't want you to know. We're the peasants. They don't want you to know this shit. They use this shit to make themselves wealthy so they could rule over you. They make billions off of this stuff. And you're like, with that poverty mindset. Well, I don't do that stuff, man. That's scary. I don't do that stuff. They all do it. The people you admire, the people you worship, the people you pay homage to, the people you call stars. So how come they're stars and I'm not? What gives Jay-Z the pedigree, the kahunas to be a star and I can't be a star? From Marcy. Well, I'm from the Heights. What can he do that I can't do? What makes him better than me? Nothing. It's the knowledge. It's the wisdom. It's the understanding. From under the table you come up. And now you overstand. You above it. They know that. Jay-Z followed Malachi Z. York for years. He knows. He knows what I know. But it's different paths. He chose the left path. I chose the righteous path. He's in the service of self. Jay-Z loves the left hand. I love the right hand. But I walk both. Because like I said to you guys the other night, you walk the path. There's two paths. You walk in between them. So they're not better than you. These so-called idols, these American idols. So you step out into the light. The one. They said that by Bill, when I refer to William Shakespeare, I will always say by Bill, because supposedly he wrote the Bible or he edited the Bible, and he was also King James, right? By Bill, the Bible, it was written by Bill. That's what I mean when I say by Bill. They say by Bill said, to thy own self be true. To thy own self be true. And someone else told me in the pyramids, in the Great Walls, there's an inscription that says, know thyself. Know you. That's the one. That's the path. Double one, master. Triple one. Quadruple ones. You're working with the self. Self-knowledge. Overstanding, as I said. I'm going to keep banging on the beast language until we get it right. We don't want to understand. We want to understand. We want the information to hit us so we could come into the light, so we could understand the darkness from whence we came. So that's your one. So when it's a mastery, it's two ones. It's a master number, 11 years old. In some traditions, like my tradition, at 11 years old, my mama, the all-knowing mama, she put me through a series of rituals at 11. In some traditions, the Jews, your what is it called? Bar mitzvahs? Yeah, all around the world. Traditions, people. I'm telling you, you as the so-called Negro, African American, black, whatever they're calling us, calling you guys in 2020, you are the only one that's been cut off. They've taken all your shit and to this day, they still use it. The holy cats, when they do their Catholicism, it's rituals. It's rituals to bring you along into a new phase, to step into a new era, a new level of understanding. Jesus, he got lost in the crowd. Jesus ran off. his mommy and his dad looking for him. Where is Jesus? They're going crazy, looking everywhere for Jesus. Jesus was with the sages. He was with the wise men. He was with the elders, the scribes of his time, and he was learning. It's a whole story. There's a whole thing behind that, which I might have to make a video about. He was going through the ranks, and he was with the learned men of his time. And the old people looked at him and said, how old are you, little boy? How old are you? Jesus, at his age, his level of understanding was beyond that of any child. So there's rituals to do for your children here. Don't let your children be walking around here just with nothing, unprotected. There's no rituals. You didn't do no type of thing for them. And then you go and you put them into all these other religions. You put your children into all these other groups to do things that may not correspond with their being. So you gotta learn your ways so that you can pass down to your children as it was supposed to be done from the beginning. The knowledge was supposed to be given to the new generations. That's why these babies walking around here with nothing. That's why a lot of them, they bang on you. That's why a lot of your children don't respect you. A lot of your children don't fucking respect you. A lot of your children out here call you names. When you telling them what to do, when you trying to tell them between right and wrong, they curse at you. They say, fuck you, bitch. Yeah, I've seen this shit. I've witnessed this type of shit. I've been in the schools now for 10 years. I've seen little children call their mothers bitches. Fuck that bitch. Hey, where you going? It's late. Come back home. Fuck you, bitch. You ain't teach them nothing. You ain't give them nothing. You ain't pass nothing down to them. So they're angry at you. And you wonder why. I'm not condoning it. But I'm telling you, this is how your children treat you. Because you pass nothing to them. You understand? You understand? So the one is the self. Have you conquered yourself? So when you see the 11, from the time from 0 to 11, those are the mastery ages. And we ain't even talk about what the 7 means. The 7 needs its own introduction. The number 7 needs its own video. 7 levels of heaven, 7 heavens. There's 7 levels of enlightenment. The number 7 means everything, especially on this plane. Your number 2, duality. Number 3, the triangle. The number 4, the square. The number 5, the magi, the magic. The number 6, the opposite of the number 9. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that it's the duality of things. You're in a dual world. Everything is 2. Right brain, left brain. Black, white. Heaven, earth. The 8 is eternal, eternity. And the number 9, completion. You're complete. And then there's nothing. You're done. You're done. You say, well, Rob, what about number 10? Number 10 is nothing. It's a composite number. It's the 1 again. You're starting over. And then there's the 0 to bring you back. The reason why the 10 is more than the 1 is because now the 10 has been magnified by the 0. You have 10. That's all 10 is. 10 is not real. There's no number 10 out in the universe. There's 9. You see the solar system? That's a 9, baby. So after 9, you starting from scratch. You're starting over. Then you're 11, the 2 ones. You've mastered 0 through 10, baby. From the ages of 0 to 11, you've mastered that period of time. And at 11 years old, you have until the age of 21 to master your youth. In Timothy chapter 4, Timothy's talking to the church, and Timothy says to the young people, he said, hey, don't let nobody talk you down. Don't let nobody look down on you because you're young, because your youth is important. When you're young, your juices are flowing, your blood is hot. It's your master, that's the mastery period. It's the time of the self to master yourself. Your youth, mastering your youth. What have you done from the time you were born until 11 years old? What have you done from the time you're 11 years old until you're 21? Why do you think they say they allow you to drink at 21? They allow you to drive. Is it 21 or is it 18? I don't remember. Don't quote me on this. But they allow you in this fictitious world, in this bullshit world, in this fake light, they allow you to go berserk at 21. Why I could drink at 21? Why can't you tell me I could do something else at 21? Let me go to the moon, bitch. Won't you let me go and explore the stars at 21? But no, you could get a bottle of Hennessy at 21, nigga. There's a reason for that. So from 11 to 21, that's a whole phase. And then, boom, you step into 22. 2 twos. Told you, Jay has a song, the 22 twos. He's breaking down science to you. Here's a secret I'm gonna share with you guys. Every decade, you have a certain number of time to get certain things accomplished. Let me repeat that. Every 10 years of your life, you have an X amount of years to get something accomplished. Let me give you a quick example. And I promise I was going to make this video long, but you guys know I rant and rant and rant. From 22 to master your 20s, from 22, you have until about 29 to master your 20s. That's why 22 is the master number. Get it? Let's keep going. When you're in your 30s, 30, 31, 32, 33, 33 is a number that's gonna need its own video. When they said your Christ died at 33, your Christ didn't die physically, people. If you're out there walking around in 2020 with a cross on your neck, you've enslaved your mind. That's what the cross is. So 33, the number 33, I'm gonna have to do its own video. Your Christ did not die no physical death at 33. Your Christ was inducted into Freemasonry. He became a 33-degree Mason, a master Mason. Whole new video. I can't go into it right now. From 33, you have 7 years to master your 30s. Okay? 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. When you hit 40 now, the numbers are shrinking, right? As we get higher, the numbers shrink. At 22, you had 8 years to master yourself. Master the 20s. At 33, you only had 7 years to master your 30s. At 44, you only have 6 years left in your 40s. When you reach 55, people, the two magic numbers, the two magis, you have 5 years. Number 55, 555, needs to have its own video. See why I say it has to be a series? It gets deep. It's never ending. It's the never ending story with numerology. 5 years left in your 50s at 55. When you reach 66, you only have 4 years left in your 60s. When you get to 77, you only have 3 years to work. Whatever you wanted to do in your 70s, you only have 3 years left. When you get to 88, there's only 2 more years. You can achieve anything that you want to achieve. Only 2 years. And so on and so forth. It's everywhere. It's everything. You wake up, the clock says 2:22. There's something happening at that time. There's a reason for you being awakened at 2:22. Walking outside, happy-go-lucky, I'm having a great day, and then I see 4:44. on the license plate of a cab. I walk into an office building and they told me, yeah, go upstairs, it's on the 5th floor. And the room number happened to be 555. You open your email and then you said, damn, my email, I gotta clean out this this inbox here. And then you look into the email, then there's 999 emails that's yet to be opened. That's a message, y'all. Pay attention to numbers from now on. Why am I seeing this number? They each have a frequency. They each have an information, a knowledge, a direction, a path. Again, number one is the path. Told you, niggas are acting out. Show off. Numbers rule the universe. You've heard this, math is a language, it's a universal language. When I came here, I was so good in math, I didn't have to take math. I skipped through math. The math I learned in French is the math I learned in English. It's the math you're going to learn in Spanish. So math is a language, it's a universal language. Some people out here, they only talk to each other in language, in numbers, in symbology. That's why in the news, pay attention if y'all still watching the news. I don't fuck with the news. When they say, hey, this is so-and-so live at such and such at the murder scene, and then you see the ambulance number is 333, it's a message. Sometimes they have hits on each other. They send killers after each other, and when they want to get the confirmation, they purposely put out certain information. They purposely pan the camera to the police car, and the police car would say 113, or 213. It'll have 187. That's the code for homicide, a police homicide. Their numbers, in their fraternities, they talk to each other in numbers. That's why when I see some false flag, the fix shit they be doing, look at the numbers. What numbers are you seeing? And the newscaster's usually wearing a red dress. That's the lady in red. That's the lady of the Matrix. Notice every time you watch the news, you see somebody wearing red and there's a murder involved, that's a hit. There was a hit on somebody. And the newscaster is here to tell you the job was done. They have their own language, people. Watch their signs, watch their symbols, watch their numbers. They never been able to fool me. I decimate the shit. My eyes closed, I be like, yeah, that's some bullshit going on. Understand, this is a world of illusion. Understand, this is a world of alchemy. Understand, this is a world of deep, deep spiritual, out of this world. And we walk around ignorant to the fact. And they control us with this shit. Why? No more. No more will they control us with their bullshit. We'll take back what's ours. We'll use it for righteousness. And we'll turn it against you demons. We'll turn it against you evil motherfuckers. And we're going to set this planet back to its foundation, to its purpose, to its true purpose. And because of that, we'll live out our true purpose and bring ourselves and the planet and the great mother who once called upon us to come here. That's right. If you're here right now, the planet made an oath with you. You may not remember, but you're here to help Mother Nature get back to herself, to her righteous self. An oath was made, an oath was taken when you walked into this planet. The planet gave you this, the mother gave you this. Ma, the oceans, 90% of your body's water, baby, fluid. My brain right now is sitting on a bowl of water. My liver is water. My kidneys are water to pump out the waste. Pancreas, everything, water, water, water. Everything in us is water. Don't be fooled by this. This is only earth, right? Dust to dust, ashes to ashes. But everything else inside is water. This words I speak, this fire is ether, is air. So all the elements are here. And then you use the numbers, you bring it all together. There's a number system to your body, your left side of your body, your right side of your body. There's a number according to each side, this side and this side. That's why they love doing this in their bullshit, to mock you. They do this, messages, or they do this, silence. We ain't telling you. You stupid. You don't need to know. Shh. Look it up. Them niggas always doing this. What the fuck is this? What's the secret, nigga? I want to know. I want to know. I want to be in the know. But I don't want to be in your little dark room. I don't want to sleep with no dead body. I don't want to kill no baby. I don't want to do none of that shit. I want what's mine. I want it, and I don't want to have to do nothing dirty for it. I want to do it the right way. Righteous steps. Nas says, I did this through righteous steps in ether. Righteous steps. With the numbers. Alignment. You see the Great Pyramids of Giza? You look up, baby, and you see the Orion. The Orion belt. Perfectly aligned with the pyramids of Giza. Our ancestors knew. Our ancestors were masters in geometry, in astrology, in numerology. We gave it to them. We taught it to them. And now they hide it from us. And I say, no more. Always, baby. I'll be back. We'll delve in deeper into this. Because we got to do the numerology some more. We got to do the astrology. We got to do it all. We're taking back what's ours. That's what I promised. That's my oath to you. We're getting back from whence we came. We're going to speak to each other in tongues, in magic, in telepathy. We're going to once again restore the laws of the ancestors. We're going to pay tribute on a certain dates, where the sun is high, whether it's high or low. The positioning, the alignments of the stars, the moon, the stars, all of them. We're taking our place. We're restoring the great mother, the matriarch, back to where it belongs, baby. Love you guys.